that's not the case.
Kev, they've just lacked consistency throughout the course of this series. I don't know if they came in overconfident, but this is the time to check those individual egos at the door. Come together as a group and play for one another.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Dawson with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Round the pass to Dawson. Here's Barber. From 17 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Dawson, defended by Dort. Brown against Isaac. Brown the pass to Palmer. Here's Barber. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dawson can't get it to go. Adebayo with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Pass to Palmer. On the wing, Brown. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Dawson, defended by Dort. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive style matters.
Here's Dawson. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Collins kicks to Adebayo. Over Dawson. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. Barber passes to Palmer. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Adebayo against Stevenson. Pass to Dawson. With the drive.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adebayo. Here's Isaac. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Holland. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Both teams changing it up here. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Şengün with the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown inside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Winston. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Dawson. Here's Sonne. And it's off from three-point range. Hachimura kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hachimura. Brooks against Oakley. The pass to Neesmith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Winston. Shot to stop the run. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Passes it to Neesmith. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Brooks with no one around. And another three for Cleveland.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Bull, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Sonne. And they recover it. Pass to Winston. Tries again. Shot's good by Oakley.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Cavaliers.
To the inside. Here's Bull. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Sonne. A three-pointer, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Bull. One second left, and it's good on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the... And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Martin. Oakley is out there with Dawson. And it's Winston in at the point. Oakley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Bull fires from deep. And the three ball is good. Bulls got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Sonne. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Chicago making some changes. Stevenson's checked in, and it's Barber in for Dawson. On the free throw, no good. Dort passes to Bull. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
There's the pass to Barber. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now here's Dort. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Bull wide open. He shoots. And another 3 for Cleveland.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Winston the pass to Oakley. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Launches a three. And they get it back. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Down low. And the dunk by Bull.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Isaac's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Nesmith. Winston the pass to Stevenson. Looking to end the run. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Stevenson's got his first points of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's George. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Collins kicks to Brooks. Dort passes to Bull. Fires from the wing. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Barber. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Winston. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Outside, Dort. Isaac outside. Now, here's Bull. He's covered closely. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And, guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Passes it to Barber. Pass to Brown. Here's Winston. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Palmer. Headshot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you... expected to be firmly in the driver's seat. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
To the middle, here's Barber. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Barber's got 4 points this quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
All right, look who's coming on to
Chicago making a switch here.
for your powerhouse dance team.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura kicks to Brooks. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks outside. Here's Şengün.
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, interesting to see another part of their game that they've been working for tonight is play out of the post.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown inside. He's covered by Hachimura. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Brooks from downtown. hits the three-point bomb. Brooks has got 6.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
On the wing, Brown. He dishes it to Martin. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Brown. The pass to Barber. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the...
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cleveland ahead, delivering the blow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out Cleveland. They really came to play in the first half of this Game 7. They did not hesitate to put their...
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Bol Bol.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Holland in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that one's good. Barber's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Holland. Picked his pocket. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Brown against Dort. And they double up Brown. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Holland. On the wing, Isaac. Passes to Dort. Now Adebayo. Back to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac. They grab their own miss. Adebayo kicks to Dort. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got his 2nd basket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Brown outside. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul.
Jonathan Isaac.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Barber. 6 points for him. It's Dort on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. Pass to Barber. Fires for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Holland's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries again. It's rebounded by Stevenson. And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holland. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. Cans the shot from the wing. Holland's got at 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Dawson, and that one is stuffed right through.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Adebayo passes to George. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. George got 6 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his fourth personal
That will
foul.
get him his 4th foul of the game.
Bull substitution.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Oakley passes to Martin. Oakley with it. Over Bull. It's deflected. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Winston. That's tipped.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
2 minutes.
A steal. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Here's Bull. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now, here's Bull. Covered by Martin. Bull, the pass to Şengün. Over Martin. And again, it's Cleveland.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And the pass to Dawson. Second chance shot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland. The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Good on both. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Brooks. Passes it to Şengün. Brooks outside. Now Hachimura. Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Here's Neesmith. Pass to Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hachimura's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Cleveland with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say they're... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if you're off. Off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Paul George. He's out there with Richardson. And it's Winston in at the point guard position. Takes the 3. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Pass to Ballmer. Outside for George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touched his hands.
Brooks, the pass to Moore. He can't get it to go. And Chicago...
At the line for Cleveland. 2 shots.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bol.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. And the first one drops.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed, that extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Bol.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
5 on the clock. Here's Holland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a Game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still.
that was all